think this is working, but if it is, thank God it is. Can you see it? Look, it's the square, the circle and the square. That's what that represents, basics of it. And you can see the little man again with the dragon, look, and his little, and then you got your flowers, look, that's all square and calm piss, look, the pyramids, look, on each corner, the flowers, and it goes up and up. And obviously if you look, if you know symbolism, let me just hold the camera a little bit better. Okay, and these are square and compasses, look, see it? They're square and calm piss. If you look and you see the circles, look, you see, it's all square, calm piss. See, look, very important man's house there, look, see the Heldy, look, the, see, pure Masonic house. Potter's Gate Tower in 1768, you see, basically this was the Masonic lodge where the gang members would vote people whether they're getting in the town or not, you know what I mean? And they more than likely charge the fee on it, you know. You get charged for everything. Now they just do the parking, you know, you get charged for parking anywhere. That's all Freemasonry indeed. Pure Masonic, everything is. Anyway, there it is. That's where the Masonic gang hanged out. If you played up, they'd come along and sort you out. And that's what happens today, and it still goes on today. It's just difference, you know what I mean? You know, and their gangs, like I said, you look at, you know, whether it's the bikers, scooter gangs, football gangs, they're all in the same, you know, Masonic lodge, do you see what I mean? But they just wear different uniforms. It's just about uniforms and suits, and as how they decide to come after you, you know what I mean? And like I said, they can change the situation on anyone. Doesn't matter who you are or what you are. You know, whether you walk into a bank and going to get a loan, they decide that. You know what I mean? Whether you become a perjured individual or a targeted individual or a vomit, a victim of Masonic ill treatment, is decided by them and their gang members. And they're in that lodge actually taking meetings and internal courts on your life. You know, and that's what they do. And they do